She actually had a fracture on her hip, and through the x-rays, that's how they found out. She fell off her chair, and she had a bad limp. So when we took her on the x-rays, that's when they saw something was not right. When they told me it was cancer, it was just, I was speechless. Just couldn't even say nothing, didn't know what to say.
But in order to sort of allow her to walk and to grow, she needed incredibly creative surgery. It involved taking out the whole tumor surgically and rebuilding what had to be removed.
I think when you want to have a successful children's hospital, you need to focus on the subspecialties, and hematology and oncology is a very large subspecialty, and it's really one that has to be thriving to ensure the success of your children's hospital.
You know, it's not enough to just cure a patient of their cancer. We want them to grow up and, you know, have productive lives, and I think that's what this is all meant to accomplish. You know, I think it starts with how we give chemotherapy. We give chemotherapy trying to keep patients home so it minimizes impact on families.
And I think that the nurses that I have in the outpatient area really exemplify what excellence is. They always think about the patients. They're very caring to the patients. I think our patients feel very comfortable when they're being cared for by them. But, you know, nursing here really is incredibly important to having a successful children's hospital. And the nurses are very dedicated here, and they care greatly for their patients.
And historically, if you look back to before the 1960s, virtually every child who was diagnosed with cancer succumbed to their illness. With modern treatment, we cure about 80 to 90% of kids who are diagnosed with cancer. So over 4 to 5 decades, that's tremendous progress. That said, 80 to 90%, we're talking about children, is nowhere near enough. You know, our goal is to be able to cure every child that has cancer.
Just to see her walking again after the surgery and after the chemo, that's basically what happened, what it is right now. Just to see her doing all that.
You know, I think kids who survive cancer tend to be incredibly dynamic. These are people who, you know, I think are influenced heavily by the experience that they've had. You know, I expect big things of her.